Is it recording?
I think it's recorded.
Alright, what is up, guys? It is diverse here, but things are different today.
Diverse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so today I have my mom here.
Hi.
And we are going to be doing some questions and answering. And before this video starts, we need you guys to hit the subscribe button. Is it recording?
I think it's recorded.
Alright, what is up, guys? It is diverse here, but things are different today.
Diverse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so today I have my mom here.
Hi.
And we are going to be doing some questions and answering. And before this video starts, we need you guys to hit the subscribe button and the like button. This video needs to get at least 5 likes on it. That is our like goal for this video. So without further delay, we have question 1.
Oh, you're gonna ask me questions. Okay.
Is life as an adult how you imagined when you was a child? Like, is how your adult life is that how you imagined it when you was a kid?
Oh, that's a good question, Sean. Okay. When I was a kid, I thought I was gonna be a veterinarian.
Veterinarian?
Yeah. I always knew I wanted to travel the world, and I always knew I wanted to be a mother and a teacher. So it's not exactly how it is, but most of the time life has a lot of different changes. So as you go through it, you just navigate through and blossom at the end. That's a good question, though.
Yes, life is something that you can plan for it, but it can have a lot of unexpected turns, and then you could like change what you have planned.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to look at it. And it's just the thing we call life, living, and love. I say that all the time, don't I?
Yeah, you live and you learn and do what you do.
Right, and mistakes happen sometimes.
And you're not always gonna have the best results all the time.
Yeah, everybody's not perfect, right? That was a good high five. That was a good question. That was a good one. Okay.
So second question.
Okay.
Growing up, what is something that you like, a job that you was aiming for as growing up?
I just said that. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid. I always liked animals. It was either veterinarian or a teacher. I'm glad that I can be a teacher now, but the veterinarian thing, it's always been something that I really wanted to do. So yeah, if I could go, if I could have it so that I could be in a profession that I absolutely would love to be in, it would be a veterinarian. Yeah.
So we have third question. How do you feel about like the politics and stuff? How do you feel about like what's going on with the presidents and some of the movements that's been going on, which are some of them are really important?
Okay, and movements like what?
Like the BLM, the Black Lives Matter movement. How you feel about that?
I wasn't prepared for these questions, but they're good. They're really good questions, and you're 13, and it's good that you're aware and you're paying attention to the events that are happening in our world, right?
Yeah.
So I don't really like to indulge in all of my political beliefs and everything because it could be controversial with other people's thoughts. But I am happy with our current administration because he is doing things that will help benefit people who are kind of in my situation. I'm a single mom, right?
Yes.
And, sometimes it's been hard, but we've always managed to make it, right?
Yeah.
And there are certain things that were in system that made it kind of a stumbling block in our society.
Yeah.
But that's a good question. Oh, Black Lives Matter.
That is important because it's showing basically what people have been talking about, and it's showing everybody.
So this is going to get deep since you brought up Black Lives Matter. Okay, so we have these discussions, right?
Yes.
We do have these discussions, and she's 13, so he's aware of everything that's happening in our world, and he's a biracial child. His father's biracial.
Yes.
And so he has a lot of diversity in his family. And sometimes you try to shelter your kids from things that are happening, but things happen in front of them sometimes that you have no control of. Have you ever seen your mom being treated differently?
Sometimes, like usually at like some small places like the store or something like that. But
like how? What's an example?
Like usually this is like something that people say happen. You go in the store and someone in front of you would leave the store, and the person in the front would be like, "Bye, have a good day, and please come back to our store." But if it would have been like mom going to the store or someone else of her skin tone, they would be like, "I need to see your receipt, or did you buy those things?"
Now, have you seen that happen in real life?
Yes.
When you were with other family members, people would come and say stuff to your family member but not say anything to you.
Yes.
And we've noticed that, and it's kind of like, wait, what? And then when they found out that you are African American as well, it kind of shifts. Would you like to explain what happened when you moved into a more rural area and went to school?
Yeah, when I went to like
don't say the name of the school.
like when I went to like a certain school or something, they thought they was like, I guess they assumed that I was like something, and then
you could say it. They assumed that you were Caucasian.
Yeah, they assumed that, and then they thought, then if they would have found out. If they saw my mom, they'd be like, "Is that your mom? Is that really your mom?" And they'd be like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?"
What are the remember? Can I share this?
Yes.
Remember, you were telling me about a conversation, and your peers, which are at this age, you were in the 6th grade. So 6th graders were sitting at the table, and they were making racial,
like they were speaking,
and that's because they were taught that.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear it when we lived in more diverse areas?
No, people don't really exactly care about that in a more diverse area. I want to say it's not exactly a main problem in a diverse area.
Well, I guess it's just all based on what's happening in certain communities or what's happening in the mindset. A lot of people are curious, so sometimes people are just, they don't mean harm, they just flat out are curious, like your mom's black, so or they're just curious.
Yeah,
I would be curious too sometimes. I'm like, I don't really focus on the race, but I would be curious to be like, oh, so I wonder what is
like
his makeup is,
Yeah.
That was a good shot. Is getting deep. So, what is another conversation? Another question.
All right. So speaking of this, you said you went to the military, right?
I said it, or you know it.
Or yeah. You went. How was going there? How was it like? What was it like?
Okay. The military. Okay. What exactly is what is your exact question about,
Like, basically, what was it like being in the military?
What was it like?
Yeah, so like, how did you feel?
When I first went into the military, I was extremely excited, motivated, and I felt like I was going to do something that would be very special, and I was all in it. Like, even when I was in boot camp and A school, I was super dedicated. I was even class leader, And I felt like it was good for me because prior to the military, I kind of felt lost. Like I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. I fell in love young, and at that age, I don't think this person really loved me back. But thank you for watching, because I know you're watching. Because we had good chemistry. So okay, let me get back on it. But so I left, and I went in, and I was like, you know what? I'm doing something special. And in boot camp, they make you think of teams, and you feel like you're really, really going to change the world.
Yes.
And at the time, we were in the middle of a war. So I was all for it.
Yeah, because as saying goes, there is no I in team. It's a group effort. There's just no, just you singly. Like you could be good at a skill, but it's morely a team thing. Because it's one ant is not gonna get the job done, but a whole group of ants can get the job done faster.
Right, that's a good point. Any more questions? Your dad was in the military as well, and me and your dad were actually together prior to the military. So that was a weird adjustment.
Yeah. Oh, how was it adjusting to two people being in the military? How was that for adjustment?
Oh, okay. Well, I think it was really hard because we were in two different branches. It was the middle of a war.
And people being deployed.
Yeah, people were being deployed back and forth. And if you're used to being together and then you're used to being apart, and being young, well, I was younger than he was, but it's just a life changes. I learned a lot about that situation. That's all.
So, gotta think of another question.
Okay. How do you feel being a 13-year-old boy in the middle of a pandemic?
It's okay, I guess. It's not how I imagined 7th grade to be.
Oh, I'm popping gum.
Okay. It's not how I imagined school being. This pandemic has changed a lot of things. From going to school and then having to be in front of a computer all day because if something happens, then you can't go on and do something until you get another computer or fix the problem that you're having.
Right, and your basketball stuff, you have to adjust to all of that.
Yes.
As well as swimming. You guys haven't swam
in
going on 2 years now because it started
I think it started COVID. I think it started in after a little bit in early
around
February.
about late February because your brother was born in January, so it was like a combination of things. It was baby, it was car accident. I got in a car accident with a tractor trailer truck. Then it was baby, and then it was moving. No, wait, car accident, moving, baby,
and COVID.
And then pandemic. So it was a lot of different.
I heard about
changes.
it. Yes, I heard about it. I heard someone was talking about a virus that was going around on my bus, and like I think in the first week of February, and I was like, there's really a virus.
Yeah.
And then a few weeks after that, we got hit with a whole pandemic, which changed a lot of things, and made a lot of people lose jobs. So similar to the Great Depression, but different in that type of way.
Yeah. And so it was just kind of a little challenging. But the good thing about this period of time, we got YouTube. Hey! And we got YouTube, and it's cool. So it's giving us something to do, and we like it, right?
Yes.
Well, I am actually surprised that I like it because it was actually Jaden's idea. And then Sean made some appearances.
I made my channel Delta Zero Plays. It's not like I think I don't normally post in there too much, but I do.
You plug it in your channel.
Yeah.
But see, I like this because it gives me time to hang out with the kids. So I don't want you guys that are viewing us to think that I'm always silly and goofing off, because I'm very serious, right?
Yeah.
I don't play when it comes to timing where things needs to be done, where work needs to be done, schoolwork, housework, things like that. And plus I teach, so it's kind of like I'm very serious about education and about things like that. But the times that we do get to kick back and enjoy each other's company, I like to be silly. I like to play and hang out with my kids. So they're only going to be kids for a short period of time. Look, he's already 13 and he's asking current events.
Time is something that flies. So you might want to enjoy the time you have, because when you look back, you'll be old one day, and then you're gonna look back. Man, just yesterday, I was coming straight out of middle school. Yesterday, I was going to the park with my parents, and then you're gonna be like, dang, what happened to the time?
That's how I kind of feel when I look at you, because I was 2 years in the military, and then I have, boom, this beautiful, beautiful baby. And then it's like, okay, so I had to adjust, but it was all worth it, you know? It's so bad, my baby. He's awesome, you know? But that's pretty much it. And I don't know what else to say. Do you have any more questions?
No, not really. I don't have any more. Nothing more to add.
What about you?
What about me?
What I did a video where I asked you, what would you say to yourself 5 years from now? And you said, I need some spaghetti.
Yes.
Do you still feel that way?
Yes. Yeah.
He loves spaghetti.
Future me, you better be eating a plate of spaghetti while watching this video.
Yeah, Sean's definitely a meat eater, and I put a lot of meat in his portion of the spaghetti.
Yeah, I like.
Speaking of that, I'm sorry for cutting you off, but speaking of that, how good is your mom's food?
It's really good.
How good is mom's food?
I like.
What's your favorite dish?
Bro, nothing is better than the chicken. Nothing is better than that. I like
the baked chicken or what?
I like fried and baked chicken.
I don't make fried chicken that often. Grandma makes fried chicken. Good fried chicken.
Yeah,
that's the highlight of my son's days. If he can hear anything that has to do with food related to my mom, he like,
yeah,
he'll run downstairs.
Yeah, I like eating the legs or the wings. The chicken, because it's the best part, in my opinion.
Oh, hey, Jaden. Yeah, so thank you for watching our videos once again. And dude, this is a long video.
We appreciate you guys for coming to this channel, and basically we went from maybe around 10 to 18 to as many views as we have now, and you
guys do have a lot of views. We wish we had subscribers, but hey, it's all good, and it's all good. It's all good. You can watch us, you can laugh, you can look at us like or you can just be like out of curiosity, but we love you. We love you guys.
Yes, we appreciate everybody who is watching this, and
we love you too, because we watch. It's this church that comes on YouTube, and we watch them every Sunday, and I enjoy when it comes on because my son focuses on it and he pays attention, and it gives me that peace of mind that the kids are all focused on everything that's going on around. You might not notice, but I'm really surprised at some of these questions. They're really good.
It was either this Sunday. No, it was on the 28th. It was on the 28th Sunday. Semina San. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So no offense if I'm mispronouncing it. I'm not. I just heard.
What is it?
It's Semana Santa. Semana Santa. It's a Holy Week for in like some cultures, and they're basically celebrating
Hi, Kyrie.
all of their stuff.
Oh. You want to say hi? Hello. Hey, thanks for joining. All right, so yeah, Sean, we're sorry. Go ahead, but we're gonna cut it off and it's okay.
And it's basically focusing on the religious, the aspect of religious views and stuff.
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching us, and we love you.
Peace out, and we will see you.
And we hope that you take this time to have like a little Q&A within your own family, because sometimes we are family members and we just grow together, but sometimes we don't really engage and talk with each other. And it's good to take that moment to do that. So, bye guys.